Alright, FirstTee-Phoenix, welcome to the second round of our course play with our par 3 challenge with the coaches today. So our golf skill for today for everybody to focus on is going to be balance. So we're going to be focusing on having good balance out here today. I'm still going to be representing the player group and working on our life skill, which is going to be perseverance and confidence.
And I'm Coach Scott. I'm here with the par group, and this is my home course, Aguila Golf Course. We'd like to thank them for letting us come out today. For our life skill today, we're going to be keeping your cool with the 4 R's.
Coach Greg here. Hi, Birdie Eagle guys. How you doing today? For Eagle, we're going to be working on go-to team. What is a go-to team? How do you build a go-to team? Who should be on it? And you Birdie guys, we're going to work on a goal ladder. What is a goal ladder? How do you build one? How do you use it?
Didn't have the best first 2 holes today. So what am I going to do to be able to make up for that? I'm going to persevere. I know that I have the confidence within my game in order to be able to do that. Sometimes it just takes a little bit. So I'm going to continue to work on that and move forward and continue to work harder, because at the end of the day, you just got to keep trying. Because nothing is wrong with keeping trying and keeping moving forward with today. I am going to switch up my focus a little bit like we talked about. So it's going to be balance moving forward and having a good balance with my swing. Maybe that'll help me end up having better contact at the end of the day as well.
Okay, now for week 5 here at Aguila, we are going over keeping your cool for the par level using the 4 R's: replay, relax, ready, redo.
All right, so now we're on the 3rd hole. I'm 2 over for the first round. So now we're seeing if we can start over. This is a short par 3. So I'm just getting a little wedge and see if we can't get back on track, working on balance and working on making a goal ladder. And we'll talk about that in a second.
Alright, this is essentially where I hit my shot today. Just a little outside of Coach Scott over here. He decided to hit inside me today. Hopefully I can give him a good read in regards to this putt today. You know, again, we're just working on balance, so I just want to have a nice, even balance with my swing today. One the other way, actually. Yep. Just want to have really good balance with this putt, you know, essentially, and have really focusing on that. That really helped me on my shot that I executed here, having good balance. You know, I'm really wanting to make sure I continue moving forward and just being confident. You got to be confident in your stroke and what you're wanting to do today.
So good first shot there. I'm about 20 feet short of the cup with a little uphill. Felt like I was in real good balance on my swing. So that's what we're working on. So yeah, good balance. I can replay if it gets down to later on. I can replay that shot because that was a good shot. You know, good memory talking, and we'll see how this one goes.
On the 3rd hole here, and Coach Scott has a nice 20-foot putt, maybe 25 feet, to make a birdie putt up here today. I'm going to see if we can be able to do it, having nice balance through the stroke. Coach Scott. Oh, and he makes the birdie! There you go!
Alright guys, I hit my shot in here pretty good. Pin high. My goal ladder move I've been working on is making sure I go through my pre-shot routine and I get the club square. So we're going to go ahead and stay with that. It's one of the first steps, and if I can do that, maybe I can roll a good putt in. Let's see how we do.
Coach Scott made a birdie on that hole. ended up making that putt. So again, the replay, relax, ready, redo. If I get into trouble later on today or at any time, I can look back at that hole, see what I felt, see how the club selection was, see how the outcome was. So again, good balance. So far, 1 under par after 3, so we're doing well.
Well, I didn't make that birdie putt. Went through all my steps. I was happy with my process. Followed my goal ladder progression. Just didn't break what I thought. So we're on the next hole. I got my par.
100 yards is what we got to the pin out here, guys. So initially throughout the day, I thought it was going to be a little bit hard, the greens are, but they're actually pretty soft. They have a lot of water on them, and there's actually a lot of moisture in the air. You just always think Arizona's gonna have hard greens because that's what you get during the spring to summer months. So we're gonna kind of focus on making sure just having a good yardage with that, and then giving myself really good balance in hitting this shot. It's gonna be basically a 3/4 wedge for me hitting that 100 yards. I really like this yardage, so it's definitely a good shot for me to be able to hit. Again, I'm just gonna continue hitting these shots. I'm gonna persevere through it. I didn't have the best start, but I made a good par on the last hole, and we're gonna continue moving forward.
Okay, so 100 yards here for this hole. Pins a little bit left, a little trouble in front with that with the slope coming down if you come up short. So a little bit long here is good, but not too long, because then you got the slope in the back that funnels down to the left. So we're gonna give this a shot.
All right, so we're gonna talk about, for our Eagle group on this hole, a go-to team. And obviously, you want somebody who knows the skill you're trying to do, cares about what you're doing. So I'm gonna ask Coach Jen to be kind of on my go-to team. So we're gonna walk over here. She's already shot the yardage for this hole.
100 yards, Coach.
100 yards?
100 yards. That's what we're looking at.
All right, so I'm gonna put her, she's on my go-to team, so I'm gonna trust that yardage.
All right, guys, walking up to my golf ball here. Pulled it just a little bit, you know, just a little bit left, but not too bad. I'm okay with that. I just have a nice little chip here. Just want to have good balance on the way through, really keeping my lower half still to have good balance with my chip shot here for you guys today. You know, just continue moving forward. I know I'm pretty confident with it. I was really confident with that last shot, but things happen. But that's okay. That's why we continue moving forward and persevering with everything for today.
Okay, so for this hole now, after par birdie, 4 R's may come into play up here. I was a little short and a little left, so my balance seemed to be, I seem to be leaning a little bit to the left, and that's where my ball ended up. I'm in not a bad spot. I'm not down in the gully. I'm up on this little hill over here on the left, so a little chip and a putt, and hopefully I'll get another par here. So I'm going to replay that last shot. I'm going to relax. Once I get up there, I'm going to get ready, and I'm going to make a better second shot.
All right, I'm walking up to my ball. Had a little bit of an unfortunate, made a good swing, but unfortunately spun it back just off the front of the green. Luckily, part of my goal ladder lately has been trying to improve my chipping. So I've been working on making good contact, trying to get good alignment. So let's see if I can make that actually come to play. All right, so I'm up here on the green. You can see it's a fairly tight pin. Fortunately, there's my ball mark. I only missed the green by 3 or 4 inches, but it rolled down the hill about 8-9 feet, and now I've got a little tougher chip. So I'm still going to go through my process. I'm still going to work on all those things I've been working on my goal ladder. Let's see. I didn't hit a very good chip. I've got about 30 feet. Lost my balance. Remember, we were talking about balance. So I'm going to see, maybe I can still roll in a long putt.
Be good. Ooh, good try.
Okay, I ended up way left of my target, ran out more than I thought. We're going to try to make this par putt. I got about a 18-footer.
Unfortunately, didn't make that putt there, and ended up with a bogey for the day on that hole. So overall, you know, it hasn't been the best round for me, but you know what? I'm having fun. I'm out here, I'm making sure that I'm confident with every swing, and I'm going to continue to try. I'm going to persevere. throughout my day. And just having good balance was my focus, and I feel like overall I did that pretty well today.
Coach Scott missed that par putt, a little bit left, made the comebacker for bogey. So after the birdie on the hole before, I gave it back. So we're still even for the day. Again, now is a good time for the replay, relax, ready, redo. I've got to look at my last hole, the issues that I had, a little bit of balance issue, leaning to the left. The par putt was off the heel of the putter, so my ball contact wasn't good. So I've got to replay that hole, relax, and then just continue on.
All right, I unfortunately didn't make my putt, so that's a bogey. But I know, working on my goal ladder, one of the things I didn't do on that chip was keep my balance and my weight forward. So I know that step on my goal ladder I need to keep working on. Maybe I need to get with Coach Jen or Coach Scott, part of my go-to team, and help me work through that. But played the 2 holes, only 1 over par. We're having a great time. Score is only as important if I were even playing in a competition, and it's fun today. So that's been a good 2 holes.
Alright guys, so that is our course play lesson for this week. Again, we were talking about having good balance today, alright? So how you're having a good balance through your swing and holding that balance, having a good balance at the end of your swing as well is always really key. For player today, we were also focusing on our life skill or core values, which was confidence and perseverance. My first few holes today weren't exactly the best, so I made sure to have perseverance in everything that I did. I kept trying to have a good time, and I kept trying to make a good shot. And that also was really important and able to have good perseverance is that I was confident in each shot that I was hitting. So that was really key. Ended up with a bogey, so for my total round, ended up being 3 over par for my day.
And for the par level, we were going over keeping your cool with the 4 R's: replay, relax, ready, redo. So 3rd hole today, ended up getting a birdie, made a nice long 18-foot birdie putt. But then on the next hole, came up a little short and high. 2nd shot wasn't what I liked, missed the par putt and ended up with a bogey. So I ended up even par for the 4 holes, but the replay, relax, ready, redo did come into effect on the last hole I played today. Replaying the shots, relaxing, getting ready, and then just getting back at it and redoing it.
Birdie Eagle. Remember we were talking about for Birdie, our goal ladder. Goal ladder is the way you reach your goals, your dreams. I've been working on my chipping, and I've developed the goal ladder of how I set up and making good contact, hitting the ball on the line I want and the distance I want. Unfortunately, on the 4th hole, I didn't actually make that good of contact, so I didn't hit the shot I wanted. But I went through my goal ladder steps. I was happy with that. Eagle, we're talking about go-to team. Remember on the tee box, I wasn't quite sure what this was. I went to Coach Jen. She had just used her rangefinder. I knew she knew the information that would be important to me, so she was a good go-to person. I kept my balance throughout. I hit good shots, just didn't get all the results I wanted. So I ended up 1 over for these 2 holes. Total of 3 over for the 4 holes we played over the 2 days. Coach Jen and I tied, so that's a win-win for both of us.
Absolutely, and then Coach Scott ended up coming out with the win for the group of us today. So congratulations, Coach Scott, on your our win over here. Hopefully
well done, Coach.
Yep, absolutely. I mean,
no high fives.
No high fives.
That's right. We're using our words out here today, and then specifically, obviously, it's his home course, so hopefully he should win, right, guys?
Right. Home course advantage.
You guys we'll see you next week. There'll be a new group of coaches out for course play coming up next week.